Yo, we live. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to Golden Goose DFS, man, where we specialize in single entry, 3 max, and 20 max contests, man. I'm your host, Chandler Blakely. Here today on this beautiful Sunday, man, to bring you a starting five. Hey, last night's starting five was pretty solid, but still only mid cash, man. The chalk value went crazy. It was just one of those nights, man. That the cash line in most contests, probably in cash games too, was like 300, man. So you had to be you had to really have it together to make some money yesterday, man. So, but like I said, me and cash for me, we didn't lose money. That's always good, man. So we back here today to give you this starting five on this beautiful Sunday, like I said. And I'm recording this pretty early, so we'll see how the news breaks and goes later in the day. But right now, you're gonna be hard pressed to find good value today, man. So you're gonna have to dig through and find some plays and really put your lineups together. I like slates like this when it's not clear cut plays that everybody gonna be on, like yesterday. Like you knew everybody was gonna be on the Rockets guys because you had no choice but to be on them. And like I said, all of them pretty much hit except for probably like Sterling Brown. I think House did okay, but the rest of the chalk plays from that game did what needed to be done. So like I said, this slate here, man, it's hard pressed to find value. You really got to dig and put lineups together. I like slates like this. So, but without further ado, man, let's get right into it. Starting you out at point guard today, man. I'm going with the guy from Cleveland, Darius Garland, man. It seems like they refuse to move his price that much. Like, he's had 2 monster games to start the year. I think he put up like 52 something last night in overtime. First game he put up like 40 something like that, and I think he's only went up like $600 in total. I think he opened the season at like 5-3 or 5-4 something like that, but he's only 5,900, 30 plus minutes. He's the point guard. He's looking real good. I know he's due to some regression. So like I said, 50-pointer and a 40-pointer, even if he goes 33, 35 at 5,900 is still great today for that price right there. I ain't gonna say great, but it's still solid today for that price. So I like some Darius Garland at point guard today. Next up, we going shooting guard, Bradley Beal. Now this is I'm really high on him, especially because most guys seem to think Westbrook will be out today, resting second half of back-to-backs. So if that is the case, I love him either way, whether Westbrook plays or not. But if Westbrook does not play, he's an absolute smash, guys. Point Bill is elite, man. Bill is already elite in itself, but point guard Bill is extremely elite. So if Westbrook is out, man, definitely get him in there. Even if he plays, you can get him in there. They've been coexisting well this year. I like that backcourt duo up there in DC, man. So get you some Bill at your shooting guard today. Next, going small forward, Jason Tatum. Okay, love this play today once again. The reason why I'm on Jason Tatum today, Indiana has 2 solid bigs down low, and the Celtics did not have offensive-minded bigs in Tice and Thompson. That's who they've been starting today. And they have a solid, tough backcourt defensive tandem of Brogdon and Oladipo. So that being said, I think it funnels production more to Tatum's way, and he's already the main guy for the offense. So if you look at a little more production headed his way, you could. I'm looking for a big game from Tatum today in this matchup. Should be guarded by T.J. Warren, not a stout defender. Like I said, I think they defer to him a little bit more, being that they have a tough matchup in the backcourt with Oladipo and Brogdon. So I like Tatum today at small forward, all right? Next play, power forward. I'm going Brandon Ingram, all right? Let me preface this real quick. I like Ingram and Zion, okay? Especially if the Spurs start Keldon Johnson at power forward. I don't see how they do it today, because that is just a matchup nightmare. You talking Keldon Johnson 6'5", from like 210, 220, I don't know what it is, versus the 6'10" monster that is Zion. He is going to have his way. I don't see how the Spurs start Keldon Johnson today. I think it's one of those situations where Aldridge bumps down to the power forward today, and Jakob Pertl, however you say his last name, starts at center just for the matchup issues. But if Keldon Johnson start, I might have Ingram and Zion another day, because there is no way that he is too small for Zion. Zion will do whatever he wants. All right. But like I said, I like Brandon Ingram as well. They're in a similar situation as, like I said, with Tatum. So the Spurs have a good, solid backcourt defensive tandem. I'm sorry, and DeJounte Murray and Lonnie Walker. So I think that's going to force production to their already superstar Brandon Ingram, who gets a lot of their production. That defensive matchup is going to force production to the forward spots. I think not so much the center, because Adams, he's a utility guy, man. He's a defensive rebounding guy. He's a physical presence. He doesn't look for much offense. So I think a lot of the offensive production gets funneled to Ingram and Zion today. I love both of them. I'm going with Ingram in my starting five because it's his offense. So I think a lot of people will be high on Zion because he gave you a big game on Christmas. So hopefully Brandon Ingram a little depressed ownership. That's where I'm going today. And finally, rounding out at center, like I said, value's hard to find. Right now, it's looking like Bismack Biyombo, man. 3,800. Got 30 minutes last game. I see no reason why he doesn't get the same against the 2 7-footers and DeAndre Jordan and Jared Allen on the court up there in Brooklyn. He should be in line, barring any foul trouble. He should be in that line for 30 minutes, maybe a little more tonight. So at 3,800, 30 minutes, hey, they know what they say in daily fantasy. Minutes equal money, so that's hard to beat there. So I like me some Bismack Biyombo at the center. And there you have it, guys. My starting five today: Garland, Beal, Tatum, Ingram, and Biyombo, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Hopefully put a little money in your Draftkings account, Hey, and while you're here listening to me, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, man. Turn your notifications on. Like I said, I'm here every slate, man, trying to get you to the gold, man. And DFS green is gold, man. I see y'all tomorrow on the next slate, man. Let's go.